All right, the Mets lose a tough one here on a walk-off in the bottom of the ninth to the Nationals to snap their 7-game winning streak. We knew the winning streak wasn't going to go on forever, but it was fun while it lasted. It wasn't a great way to lose it. You don't want to lose it this way. They fought their way back after being down 3-0 and scored 4 runs in the 8th, mostly on a 3-run triple from Mark Vientos. Tough one. Listen, Senga went 6 innings. He only gave up 2 runs. He struggled a little bit early, really found his groove, and retired 11 batters in a row before he hit some trouble there in the 6th. He was able to get out of it with no more runs scored, and he kept them in the game. He gave them a chance to win. He gave the bats a chance, and until the 8th inning, the bats didn't show up. Now, they did hit some balls hard, and they had a really strong inning set up where there was a terrible call by the umpires, and they called that triple play. They said that ball was caught. It clearly wasn't. But listen, that's not an excuse. The Mets should have scored more. They should have done more to win the game. They could have had this game. So I'm not blaming the umpires. Nobody should. It's not on them. Yes, it was a bad call and it hurt them, but listen, you got to overcome that. Those kind of things are going to happen. Now, I will say, I don't understand why that call is not reviewable. How are you not able to challenge that call? I don't know. I get it, but if you can challenge one thing, you should be able to challenge everything. Everything should be reviewable. So I don't get that whole point of why you're not able to challenge that. Bullpen was not spotless tonight. We come to expect them to be perfect every day, and they're not going to be. And today they were not. Stanek gave up the game tying run in the 9th. Then Minter comes in and gives up the game-winning run. So not a great night by the bullpen, but listen, they only gave up 5 runs at the end of the day. You should be able to score 5 runs against the Nationals, and the Mets were just unable to hit the starter tonight. Irvin just was dominant against them like he was in the game last year when he went 8 scoreless. So, and yes, also Soto had a kind of a bad play there in the 9th inning. It was a tough play. He should have still made it. And also, Soto, I don't ever want to see you bunt again. I'm sorry. You should not be bunting ever. That's giving up an out. Even if you get on base there, that's not what you're paid for. $50 million to bunt. Yeah, that's not. Let's not do that anymore. Lindor too. No more bunting. Not for those guys. Leave that to Jeff McNeil and Acuna and those guys. They can bunt. Not the guys who make $30, $40, $50 million a year. No. So tough loss. It wasn't going to last forever, but we move on to the next one. And until next time, let's go Mets.